and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Almi. Welcome to my YouTube channel, also known as Blossom with Almi on IG. In this video, I will be sharing you these 5 mistakes that I made when I started out with my fitness journey. And because I love you, I do not want you to make the same mistakes, but rather learn from my mistakes. So let's get straight into this video. So I started out my fitness journey in 2019. I was between 40 and 45 kgs, never more than that. I was discouraged. Like, I loved myself, but I was discouraged in my own body. I am just sick and tired of being skinny. A bit of weight would be really nice. It has been 7 years into my fitness journey, and your girl have gained over 10 kgs. I've always wanted to gain weight, and for someone that's always been the skinnier girl, the skinniest of the skinny, it's really nice to be comfortable in my own skin. I just started for the sake of start. I was doing vibes upon vibes. I was having different workouts every single day, and I saw no change. So if I would have to start over again, I would really sit down with myself and just think about my specific body goals, and once I have that goal, actually get myself a plan that are tailored for my goal. Mistake number 2 that I made was there was no rest days. I was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Now I realized that rest days are important. I was raw dogging 7 days a week. I had the mentality that if I work out harder, if I show up 7 days a week, obviously I'm gonna get what I wanted to get, but not realizing that rest days are very important. You need to have your rest days. These last couple of years I've been really intentional with taking over rest days and just be very mindful in knowing that more days working out doesn't mean I'm gonna get there fast. I must take off days where I actually rest. Mistake number 3 that I made was the fact that I didn't eat enough. I was training on an empty stomach. No wonder I was so tired, fighting for my life there. It was a struggle in there. Thinking about it now, it was not enjoyable. I was fighting. It was giving trials and tribulations. Now I know better. Now I need to eat at least 30 to 60 minutes before my actual workout session, and that it's been really helpful. Like, I feel more energized and I can really perform the exercise, and it's become so much more enjoyable for me as well. But thinking back, I was fighting for my life. If I had to start again, I would make sure that I hit the protein intake for the day, I hit the water intake for the day. I now learned for the past years that food is fuel, and when you fuel your body, you perform well. The results that you want, it makes it easier. So now workouts at like 20%. What I eat, what I put into my body, that 80% will really determine what the outcomes of the workout will be. So eating is important. You need to eat enough. You eat enough, you perform well. Now you have migraines, you feel like you're about to faint like I did. I was struggling there, just water, raw dogging. I would eat. Food is very important. I have a balanced lifestyle, and there's no such thing as restricting myself. You must have balance in life, and my balance obviously look different from someone else. Eating intentional, fueling your body is very, very, very important. So I would really tell myself, Almi, you need to eat. Eat, girl, eat. Mistake number 4 that I made was the fact that I didn't repeat the workout long enough to see that it is actually working. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result But with fitness, it's the opposite. You do the same thing over and over. And if you're consistent and you're patient and you don't have the mentality that you will get the body that you want within 8 weeks, then you will see a different result. Yeah, a lot of people that has been working out for years, they will tell you they've been doing the same program for 2, 3, 4 years, and they can see that it's actually working. You need to be patient. Obviously, you need to rinse and repeat for as long as you possibly can. If you're patient and you're willing enough to endure the same repetition, the same program, I can attest to you that you will get the results that you're looking for if you're consistent long enough. And I'm not meaning do a program for 6 weeks and then you just expect to have the body of your dreams in 6 weeks. I was not consistent to stick with a program for as long as I possibly can in the past. But now that I know better and really just sit with the same program, doesn't matter how tempting it is to just switch up now and again. I do the same thing now. I do the same workouts every single week. I just need to progressive overload every single week to ensure that I challenge my muscles, and me challenging my muscles will actually cause my muscles to actually grow. The mindset that body of your dreams within 12 weeks. Get the body of your dreams within 6 weeks. No, glow getter, you need to sit with that program. You need to rinse and repeat the same program for as long as you possibly can. You're consistent and patient enough, you will get the results that you want. You will have days where you don't want to do the same stuff over and over. May sounds boring, but it's the boring stuff that will get you to your destination. You are patient and willing to endure boring stuff. Rinse and repeat. I would tell myself to rinse and repeat, not hopping from one workout to another like I did in the past, but really sit with the program for as long as you possibly can. And you will do the same thing over and over, but you will get a different result. Because if you stick with a program for 3 years and you focus on eating enough, resting, focus on repeating the same workouts, 3 years from now, today, you will be shocked how your body has changed because you was consistent enough. And you also know that Rome wasn't built in one day. And your body will also not be built in one day. Focus. Repeat and rinse. Mistake number 5 that I made was the fact that I was so focused on other people's journey that I didn't water and focus on my journey. I love that we have so many information available to us on social media. However, we can get so bamboozled. We want to follow what everyone is doing. If I go onto social media, that one says I must do this. I do what that one says. That one says I must do this. I do what everyone says and not focusing on my goal. That's why I told you, have your goal. I didn't have a goal when I started, so I was just hopping from one workout to another. And that's what happens when you focus on other people. I would focus on my race because my chapter 1 will look different than someone that's been working out for 7 years. So I would focus on my goal and just do the workouts that will get me to my goal, not compare my chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 8, because we have different genetics, different lifestyles, different diets that will challenge us differently. You can do the same workout as I do. I can do the same workout as my favorite fitness influencer. We will not get the same results because our bodies are not the same. Focus on my race. Just do the things that will bring me closer to my goals rather than comparing. It's so easy. Even I myself fall short. Something I wish I would have done sooner was focus on my race, focus on my goal, stick up on those habits like eating enough, following a program tailored to my goals, resting, so rinse and repeat the same workouts until I get to the destination. Focus on my race. Focus on the goal that I'm achieving. On my race and not the one next door or the one on social media, but just focus on my race. Suck it up. It's been an absolute honor to share these mistakes with you guys, and I absolutely enjoy recording this video. I will see you in the next one. So have yourself a blessed week. Have fun. Enjoy life. Love. And do not just exist. Good luck with your fitness journey. Bye bye.